Imagine stepping right into the pristine lobby of a world-class luxury hotel. You know the feeling, right? The ambient lighting is absolutely perfect, the front desk operates with seamless precision, and literally every staff member you encounter anticipates your needs before you even say a word. So what's the invisible engine actually driving that level of flawless service? Well, it's not just good training, it's strategic compensation. Today, we're diving into a premium, immersive explainer on the exact framework that builds these top-tier teams. We're going to explore how modern hospitality leaders design reward systems that don't just pay people, but genuinely engage and keep them.
Hello and welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert with extensive experience in modern hospitality operations and performance support. I am so pleased to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey. We truly look forward to supporting your professional growth in the hospitality industry.
All right, let's take a quick look at our agenda for today. We'll start with welcoming our future hospitality leaders, then build the base compensation foundation, look at supporting employee well-being, and tackle emotional labor and recognition. Finally, we'll wrap up with total reward strategies and aligning those rewards with your culture. Let's jump in.
Welcome, future hospitality leaders, and the all-important value proposition. You know, there's a really common illusion in business that basic pay alone equals high retention. But let's be real. In hospitality, base pay is often constrained by tight market conditions, profit margins, the whole shebang. If you try to compete just on base pay, you're going to be constantly outbid. Instead, we need to look at the overall value proposition. This is the big picture. When top-tier talent evaluates your job offer, they aren't just staring at an hourly rate. They're weighing the financial, the professional, and the emotional rewards all rolled into one. It's this complete package that ultimately dictates whether a superstar front desk manager or an executive chef stays with your property or walks right across the street to your competitor.
Moving on to Section 2, the Base Compensation Foundation, focusing on fairness and security. So while you can't always offer the highest wages in town, establishing a rock-solid foundation of transparency and consistency is absolutely non-negotiable. Think about it. If your pay system is a total black box, or if two employees doing the exact same grueling shift feel they're being paid unfairly, that foundation immediately cracks. The data is super clear on this. Employees who perceive pay systems as unfair are significantly more likely to disengage or just leave entirely. It honestly doesn't matter how beautiful your luxury hotel is. If the staff feel the compensation structure is arbitrary, their sense of security vanishes, and boom, your turnover rates will skyrocket.
Section 3. Supporting employee well-being, also known as the framework of care.
Now, specific practical benefits have to directly complement that base compensation we just talked about. Things like health coverage, comprehensive leave policies, and flexible scheduling. These matter deeply in hospitality because, let's face it, this industry operates 24/7, 365 days a year. It is physically and mentally demanding. So when you provide robust health coverage and flexible scheduling, you aren't just handing out a perk. You're directly addressing your team's practical, everyday needs and drastically reducing their outside stress. It vividly demonstrates that your organization actually cares. It sends a loud and clear message from leadership. We see you, we value your health, and we respect your life outside these walls.
Section 4. Emotional labor and recognition, which is truly fueling the industry.
Let's talk about a huge concept, emotional labor. This is the psychological effort required by your staff to manage their feelings and expressions to fulfill the really demanding interpersonal requirements of hospitality work. Picture a concierge dealing with a highly agitated guest whose flight was just canceled, or a server maintaining a warm, genuine smile at the tail end of a grueling 12-hour banquet shift. They are constantly managing their own emotions to curate a perfect experience for the guest. That is heavy lifting. And because this emotional output is so massive in our industry, monetary pay alone simply isn't enough to replenish it. You need something way more profound.
To actually refuel a staff member who is constantly expending all that emotional labor, you have to utilize appreciation and respect. We're talking recognition programs, professional development opportunities, and cultivating positive work environments. These are incredibly powerful. When a general manager publicly recognizes a housekeeper for going way above and beyond, or when a hotel invests in cross-training a junior chef, it creates deep, lasting motivation. It tells the employee that their intense psychological effort is seen and deeply valued. Believe it or not, these non-monetary elements are just as influential as base pay when it comes to keeping your absolute best people engaged.
Section 5. Total reward strategies and integrating the elements.
So the equation here is simple but extremely powerful. Total rewards equals what employees earn plus what they gain in experience, growth, and belonging. It's a completely holistic proposition. In fact, educational perspectives, like the ones you study at Eurohotel School, frequently highlight these exact holistic reward systems as the #1 driver of employee engagement. You want your staff to walk into your luxury training facilities or revenue offices and know exactly what their total reward is. They aren't just earning a paycheck, right? They're gaining a sense of belonging in a premium brand, they're growing professionally, and they are building a real career.
And here is where the strategy becomes truly brilliant. Customization. Different employees value totally different rewards depending on their life stage, their specific role, and their personal priorities. For example, a student worker managing part-time shifts at the front desk might prioritize scheduling flexibility above literally everything else so they can actually get to class. A mid-career professional with a family might place the highest value on premium health benefits and robust leave policies. Meanwhile, your senior staff might be totally driven by advanced recognition and leadership development opportunities. By baking flexibility into your rewards program, your organization can meet these incredibly diverse needs super effectively. And the best part? You can do it without taking on massive, across-the-board organizational costs.
Finally, Section 6. Aligning rewards with culture, the ultimate capstone.
At the end of the day, all of these strategies have to serve a higher purpose. Effective reward systems align with and reinforce your organizational values and culture. Think about it. If your hotel prides itself on collaborative, anticipatory service, but your reward system only incentivizes aggressive individual upselling, you've got a massive disconnect. But when you deliberately design your rewards to reinforce the exact behaviors you want to see out on the floor, you achieve a kind of operational magic. Compensation completely transforms from a simple line item expense into a powerful strategic driver of high motivation and top-tier performance. It ensures every single person is rowing in the exact same direction.
Well, we've covered a ton of ground today in this explainer, from the hard realities of base pay to the profound impact of recognizing emotional labor. Now the theory has to become practice, so I'll leave you with this final thought. As future hospitality leaders stepping into this dynamic, demanding, and incredibly rewarding industry, how will you design a customized total reward strategy that perfectly aligns with your hotel's core values? Think about the premium environments you'll run, the teams you'll lead, and the framework of care you'll build. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all the absolute best on your continuing journey toward excellence in hospitality.